Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. On this auspicious occasion of the birth of the great Master Amirul Mu'mineen Salamullah alayhi, would like to share a few thoughts about this great divine personality. It would be difficult to find anybody after the Prophet Muhammad who has walked on the face of this earth greater, more righteous, more God-centric, more enlightened than Amirul Mu'mineen Salamullah alayhi. And the force of his greatness was due to the sheer humanity of this person. It was the force of his humanity that contributes to his greatness. Leaving aside everything else about this great man, his knowledge base, the accuracy of his knowledge beyond his own time, his eloquency, his spirituality, his God-centricity, the way he could articulate his sentiments in supplications that are so eternal, so meaningful, that touch one and all, that are so precise and indicative. The Dua Kumail, Dua Sabah, the fact that he takes birth in the Kaaba, he's the brother of the Prophet, he's the husband of Bibi Fatima, the one who sleeps on the bed of the Prophet on the night of migration, putting all that to one side and looking just at the caliber of his humanity and his righteousness, convinces us that this man is of the prophetic substance and one of the greatest saints and awliya that has ever walked upon the face of this earth. I'm just going to give an example of how this man is so uncorrupted despite having unlimited power. If we look at Ali ibn Abi Talib and the sense of righteousness and justice, social justice, especially when he is in power, it convinces us that this man is no less than any great man who has walked upon the face of this earth, if not being superior to all apart from his Habib and brother Muhammad Rasulullah. In one of his statements, Amirul Mu'mineen states that if I were to be given everything within the 7 realms of existence, with all its treasures and its beauties and bounties, and in return I was asked to extract a husk of barley from the mouth of an ant unjustly, by God I would not do so. And he has led a life in which he has actually exemplified this and shown this. For example, he states in Nahjul Balagha that Aqil came to me with his children, their hair unkempt, their faces had turned bony, their color pale. And he asked me for a fistful of your barley. I drew a hot, burning rod of iron next to him. He screamed, he said, "O Ali, do you wish to burn me?" I smiled and I said, "Aqil, you scream at the thought of a fire touching your skin, and yet you invite me to the eternal damnation that God has prepared for the unjust on the day of Qiyamah. How dare you even think that I will move away from my ways of righteousness and favor you on account of being kin? Nay, Ali shall not do such a thing." On another occasion, he states, "By Allah, it is easier for Ali to stand bare feet upon thorns all night long, and to be dragged upon his face and chained, than to face Allah and the Habib of Allah on the day of Qiyamah, whilst Ali has any crime against a creature of Allah." In another place he says, "If I wanted to, I could have eaten the best wheat, the sweetest honey, and worn the softest garments. But does it befit me that people call me the commander of the faithful, and then I do not share in their trials of life? How can I satiate myself when there are hungry stomachs and burning livers anywhere within the Muslim land?" Such is the nature of justice of Imam Ali, and such is his state in which he is not corrupted.